Madam Mayor,
Trustee
I
Lenachek.
do have a question on it. Larry, you bring up the point of this cost of living increase. That's both on the bargaining and non-bargaining pensions for all of the people that work for the village, correct? So would it be possible that the people who, like in leadership roles, wouldn't it be possible for us to look to change that for the non-bargaining side, for people who would be getting into a pension in the future? So moving forward, I know you can't change it for the people that have already received the benefit, but moving forward, wouldn't it be possible for us with our home rule to go ahead and at least make a forward step for the non-bargaining?
Let me respond to that. I don't think there's a manager in this community, including me, who would not advocate reform for every employee in this village. Every employee.
And I would agree, every employee, but as a leader, wouldn't you think that it would be a good step forward to say that we're going to make this move? We're not required to do it, and we're going to make this move forward?
Well, I think every employee, again, in this village, whether represented by a union or not represented by a union, in my opinion, the non-union employees all would back reform. But they all belong to systems, again, that are addressed by state statutes. The reform has to be done at the legislative level in Springfield, not here at the local level. You can send resolutions, and I think we'd all support resolutions of that nature, but I believe the reform, again, has to be done at the state level.
But I think that would send a powerful message to leadership of, if people who truly are, are in positions like yourself or your staff truly believe in that if you sent a resolution to the state legislation asking them to consider making this change, that you believe that it's not sustainable, I think that's showing true leadership. I think that would be.
I think I just said it. Let me repeat. I don't think there's one man or woman on your management team that disagrees with what I just said and supports the bill submitted by the good senator from McHenry, Pamela Altoff. I think that's moving in the right direction, and I think what I just gave you and what other communities have done in other states in this nation are ones that make sense and should be enacted.
And I agree with you, but you're saying on two ends that you agree with it and you would send a letter or a support for it, but it's beyond, it can't be changed voluntarily. And I believe that if somebody said, I don't agree with this and I want this change, I don't see how the state could tell you, you have to take a greater benefit than what you believe you should be getting. And
I think I just explained to you that's what the law says.
I understand that, but I'm saying that if you and your staff decided to make a letter of support to that and brought it to the village board, I think that it overwhelmingly would get support from us. I think that would be a great move forward.
I would think that as a governing body, again, I would review this and as leaders consider a resolution, pass a resolution, and I think sending it on to your legislative delegation would be powerful.
Well, I think this board here has already went ahead and removed pensions from part-time employees. I think that's a powerful statement. So I just want to make sure. Would you be willing to pen a resolution stating that you, Larry Deachin, as village manager, support this, yourself personally, for a reduced benefit?
I think I said that.
Okay.
And again, let me repeat for clarity, I don't think that there's a manager that represents the village, that's your department heads, that would not also join me in that support. And I hope your position would be just as supportive of every man and woman who's employed in the village of Oak Lawn.
And I agree with you, but right now we're at an impasse. You have, we all know that pensions are unsustainable. I mean, the numbers are there, and somebody has to have leadership in it. And all I'm saying is, somebody needs to take
let me
a
be a
lead.
little bit clear.
One at
Okay,
a
go
time,
to the
please, sir.
website. You can go to the website, take a look at every man and woman in this city, see what their wages are, see what their position is, and then you can answer what I've been saying to you. And it's a powerful resolution. And if you support that, there are men and women in this community who make more money than your management team. I think that's what I'm saying to you. And that is for every resident in Oak Lawn to see. Just click on www, okay, oaklawn.il.gov, and you will see every salary. It's as transparent and has been probably, I think, since, I want to say 2011. It's on there. And that, I think, would tell you why the resolution should be clear, and we certainly support it as managers, that all our employees should support a change in the pension system. We have a responsibility as public employees to share in getting this problem fixed, okay? And that's what we're saying. We share responsibility. I certainly believe in that, and I know my fellow managers agree.
Okay,